What is up, guys? Sushimancer here. As you guys might have seen, I started making 5 ticket magic online decks. This one being Simic Merfolk, which I think is pretty strong, even without Etherval. And coincidentally, most of the pieces in modern Merfolk is budget as well. So I made this list with the lords and interaction the modern deck strives with. So you have in the deck, you have 4 forests, 4 islands, 4 Rhymewood Falls, basically to have a forest and island out on play. Then 4 secluded courtyards. You basically play this, then name Merfolk, and then you can tap it for any color, only to play a Merfolk. You have Tangled Isle. It's also a forest island, so it taps for both colors. Probably one of the better tap lands out there. And then Unclaimed Territory. You basically same as Secluded Courtyard. You play it, then you name Merfolk, and then you can tap it for any color as long as you cast the Merfolk spell. And that's it for the mana base. Around 24 lands just to keep it consistent, because there are 3 drops in the deck, so it works well on curve, and you want to hit land drops in this deck. Then first off, the 1 mana card that you play on turn 1, or if on turn 2 you can kick it. It's basically Tide Shaper. It's a 1/1 Merfolk wizard that when it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, target land becomes an island for as long as Tide Shaper remains on the battlefield. So this basically enables island walk, and it does buff up Tide Shaper, giving it a +1/+1 as long as a opponent controls the island. You have 4 Silver Guild Adept. You basically pay 2 mana. It's a 2/1 Merfolk wizard, and then you reveal another Merfolk, and when it enters the battlefield, you draw a card. Then some of the newer lords is Verdalian X-Catcher. It's a 2 mana 1/1 Merfolk that says other Merfolk you control gets +1/+1, and you can sacrifice a Merfolk, and then you can counter target non-creature spell unless its controller pays 1. So you basically can counter non-creature spells if you sacrifice a Merfolk, which you'll have plenty of if you play the deck right. For example, a Tide Shaper, you can sacrifice Tide Shaper to Verdalian X-Catcher and then counter a non-creature spell. The deck doesn't run counter magic and is a tribal deck, so it doesn't have a lot of instants and sorceries. But as far as interaction goes, Verdalian X-Catcher is a very good card. Then you have Merfolk Trickster. It's a 2 mana 2/2 Merfolk wizard that has flash, and then when it enters the battlefield, tap target creature and opponent controls. It loses all abilities until end of turn. So with this, you can play it at instant speed, flash in a Merfolk, and then you can tap down any creature, and then on your turn you can swing with while they have no blocker. Basically, it's like the main idea of why I added this and why it's doing so good in Merfolk. Then we have this is not that doesn't see plain Merfolk, but I think it's a very underrated card, especially in a creature or Merfolk heavy deck. It's a 2 mana 1/1 Merfolk warrior that reads, whenever another Merfolk you enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on target Merfolk you control. So you basically play this, then you play Tide Shaper, put a counter on any Merfolk you control, and then you can keep on doing that for each Merfolk you play. And like I said, this deck is budget, so it does not contain Aethervial, but you can buff up your Merfolk very effectively. And then we have this also doesn't see play in mono blue Merfolk, but it's Merfolk Mistbinder. It's a 2 mana 2/2 Merfolk Shaman that basically acts as a lord to give all other Merfolk you control +1/+1. Very good card. Then we have Merrow Reejery. It's a 3 mana 2/2 Merfolk Soldier that reads, other Merfolk creatures you control get +1/+1, and then whenever you cast a Merfolk spell, you may tap or untap target permanent. So on this turn 3, not ideally before then, but not before then, but like on turn 3 and 4 and 5, whenever you cast a Merfolk, you can tap down any permanent. You can tap down creatures. Merfolk Trickster acts as a way to tap down 2, because you tap through Merrow Reejery and then you tap through Merfolk Trickster. We have Sith Warden. It's a 3 mana 3/3 Merfolk warrior that reads, whenever a Swift Warden enters the battlefield, target Merfolk you control gains hexproof until end of turn. So it's basically just to flash in something, if like flash in Swift Warden in case someone is targeting your Merfolk with a fatal push, or if you basically want to play a 3/3 Merfolk with flash on the opponent's turn. I think I've done this before actually. I just played out Swift Warden to have a 3/3 Merfolk warrior to attack with, and then some tech to draw your cards, but I don't. It's just very good in the. I think it's very good personally. I think it's very good, but you can obviously replace it with something else. But I added a Cold-Eyed Selkie. It's a 3 mana 1/1 Merfolk rogue with Island Walk. It works well with Tide Shaper and Tide Shaper. And then whenever Cold-Eyed Selkie deals combat damage to a player, you may draw that many cards. So in this deck, you can tap down stuff. You can, in some cases, especially with Tide Shaper kicked on the battlefield, a Cold-Eyed Selkie has Island Walk, so you can basically just attack. It's unblockable, and then you can draw a card. And that's it for the deck. It's relatively cheap converted mana cost wise, except for the 12 3-drops, but they do have a purpose in the deck. Then we have 15 cards in the sideboard, being 2 Tormod Script, just to exile graveyards at instant speed for not instant speed, but you play it for 0 mana, and then you sacrifice it to exile target player's graveyard. Then we have 2 Counterspell. And then this is seeing a lot of play in standard, and I think it's very good. You have 3 Fading Hope. It basically reads, return target creature card, return target creature to its owner's hand. If its mana value was 3 or less, scry 1. And then we have 4 Spell Pierce in the deck, basically to counter a spell unless they pay 2 mana on turn 1 or 2, depending on what lands you play. And then we have 4 Mystical Dispute. I can see this deck really punishing any control or blue decks by playing Mystical Dispute on turn 2 or 3 for 1 mana, and they won't be able to pay 3, so you can counter spells effectively. It's a very good include in the deck, especially against other control lists that you want to counter. Basically just add Mystical Dispute and Spell Pierce, for example, instead of a Swift Warden or Cold-Eyed Selkie. I think it's a good way to replace if you're playing against control. But that's it for the deck, and let's see how long it takes for me to find an open play game, because I played earlier today and I did struggle quite a small bit. But while I wait, I'll go over the deck list. Oh, I found a game. I found an opponent. Laser Dave, let's go. I'm on the draw. Let's see what I get in my hand. Oh, this is a great hand. This will really show what the deck can do. So, okay, I'll just pause. I'm gonna play a Secluded Courtyard turn 1, naming Merfolk. And now already have 2 the land base. I think in Merfolk is very easy to build, because you basically just play Secluded Courtyard and Unclaimed Territory. It is wait, at the beginning of your upkeep, put a spore counter on Utopia Spore, remove 3, create the 1/1 sapling creature. Okay, I don't know what he's gonna do, but it's gonna be slow. Okay, so I want to name Merfolk and then play Silvergill Adept, revealing Silvergill Adept, revealing another one. So it enters the battlefield, I draw a card, I draw another Merfolk Mistbinder. Ooh, gonna be it's gonna be a good turn 3 for remove 3 spore counters from Thalet, create a 1/1 sapling creature token. I don't know what exactly his plan is, but I think it has to do something with the proliferate plan. So I'm actually going to play out Silver Gill. No, wait. I can actually not do that. So I'm going to play Tide Shaper with Kicker. I'm going to turn his forest into an island. I'm not going to attack. I'm just going to build up a better board state before I decide to attack. I'm curious to see what the opponent's going to do with this, because I've never seen these cards in Magic. Oh wow. Okay, I've never seen these cards in Magic. Quite odd. You basically remove counters to create saplings, and then with this you can sacrifice a sapling and then target creature gets -1/-1. Okay, starting to create saplings. I need to play Merfolk Mistbinder. Yeah, he's gonna destroy my Silver Gill Adept, I think. Oh, he added mana. What is this guy doing? Well, if I draw a land now, I'll basically double Merfolk Binder. Merfolk Mistbinder. Sorry. I'm going to Merfolk Mistbinder just so that he won't be able to sacrifice saplings to give stuff -1/-1. Gonna start swinging. Going to block that. Deal no damage. Oh, deal 3 damage. I can actually Cold-Eyed Selkie here because he does control an island thanks to my Tide Shaper. But I'm just going to pass on these. Oh wow. I hope this, like, you get a lot of like very cheesy strategies in open play. Like the stuff that people bring is probably some of the most odd Magic you'll ever see. It's very weird. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, see, like this, you basically remove spore counters to create a sapling, and then you minus. Oh wow, a sapling lord. Oh, I forgot about that. Nice. Wow. Okay. If I draw land, I'll double Merfolk Mistbinder, which is gonna be a good play. I can block that. I can block the Utopia. Wait, no, I'm not gonna block because he can sacrifice something to add a counter to -1/-1, the Merfolk Mistbinder. So instead, I'm going to let him attack for 5 damage. The next turn, if I get a land, I will play double Merfolk Mistbinder. I'm just gonna Merfolk Mistbinder here, just so I buff up. I make my creature stronger. I should attack. I'm not gonna attack now. If I draw another land, I'll be able to do a lot more. I'm basically just waiting to get what's that lord's name that gives Merrow Reejery. I'm waiting on Merrow Reejery to give me Island Walk, and then I can maybe swing for lethal, depending on what he does. My Merfolk are quite strong. It's quite interesting to see a spore, fungus or sapling tribal deck. It's quite cool. I don't think he can attack into this. Oh, he's not gonna attack. Just another land, untapped. Okay, I'm going to play Cold-Eyed Selkie here, just to draw cards, because with double Mistbinder out, she Cold-Eyed Selkie is a 3/3, I believe. So if I deal combat damage, and it needs Island Walk, then I basically draw 3 cards each time. So next turn, I'm going to attack with Cold-Eyed Selkie, draw 3, maybe get another land, and then play Deeproot Elite and Merfolk Mistbinder. I think he's trying to... Oh wow. That's my end step. What's he doing? I don't even know what he's doing. Destroy Merfolk Mistbinder. I just need to stay alive. I must say it's quite interesting what the opponent is playing. I've never seen this. Like I said, I've never seen this in Modern before. What's this? Oh, Slimefoot. Wow. 4 mana, create a 1/1 green sapling. That's good. Tribal against tribal. Merfolk against fungus. Great. Whenever a sapling dies, you get a deals 1 damage to each opponent and you gain 1 life. Pretty good. Okay, so he is sacrificing. Oh, okay. He's gonna kill my Merfolk Mistbinder. I do think he has the game. He's going to lose creatures if he attacks now. So he might not, but if I was him I would. I would just force out blocks. I'm fine with losing Silver Gill Adept here. Getting a forest, so I'll do this. I'll pay a Deeproot Elf. And then I'm going to play Merfolk Mistbinder, giving a Cold-Eyed Selkie a counter. And then when I attack and deal damage, I basically draw 3 cards. I've used another list before. I didn't make a video about it, but I did make a list using Cold-Eyed Selkie. The deck basically played Running Seas, and then you would use Cold-Eyed Selkie to deal damage and draw like 6 or 7 cards. I draw 3. I think that's very good. I might still be in the game depending on depending on what he does. I was hoping I'm actually going to keep on doing this until I draw into the I keep forgetting his name. Into a Merrow Reejery. That's a unique name. Merrow Reejery. He is able to basically just sacrifice saplings and kill stuff, so if he does that with Cold-Eyed Selkie, I won't be able to do anything. I can, however, give it hexproof. Yeah, he's gonna do it. Okay, so drawing into a lot of creatures. I don't think there's an out for me. I don't think I'm dead. Let's see what he does. Drew into a lot of lands right now, which is bad. Such an interesting matchup. Another spore sower. Imagine he played like Reclamation Sage. What is it? I think it's Reclamation Sage. No? The thing that you proliferate each time a land enters the battlefield. Is he gonna attack? He's not gonna attack? Ooh, there we go. Cold-eyed Selkie. So I'm going to flash in Merfolk Trickster and disable his Death Spore Thallid so that he can sacrifice saplings to destroy my Cold-eyed Selkie. Hopefully it slows him down unless he knows what I'm trying to do. But you can obviously do it in response, I think. You can do it in response, but I'm just gonna do it like this. So he'll need to do it now, otherwise he won't be able to in his turn. Unless he sees what I'm doing. I think he might see what I'm doing. Okay, so he is not going to do anything. Oh wow, this is gonna ping me. He draws a card, that's good. Wow, sacrifice a sapling, draw a card. I'm just going to yield. Going to yield on that. So if it's my turn, right? I'm going to, in response, play Swift Warden to protect the Cold-eyed Selkie. To hopefully, yeah. I might just die to Thalids though. I think like if I wait one more turn, maybe one or two turns, he'll be able to kill me through Slimefoot the Stowaway. Yeah, so I'm gonna use his mana to create saplings. I'm on 7 life. That is a factor. So Yeah, I need to keep in mind what my life total is. But if I draw into Merrow Reejery, I'll basically be able to swing for lethal. So I'm going to, you know, I think if he attacks, I'm dead. If his stuff dies, that's fine. Merfolk. I'm gonna attack with Cold-Eyed Sulky. Deal damage. Draw cards. I'm gonna draw 5, which is crazy to me. 5 cards. Yes, I want to. Okay, so no Merrow Reejery, but I can actually do what I did previously, and no, I'm not gonna use mana. Okay, I'm gonna just go to discarding the Rimewood Falls. Can I discard 2? This might be one game this whole video. This game is taking so long. Okay, turn off auto heals. Going to let him stack his trigger, and I'm going to Merfolk Trickster again, but this time I'm going to shut down the Slimefoot the Stowaway. Like blue, double blue mana. And I'm going to shut down the Slimefoot Stowaway. So if his stuff dies right now, I won't be able to basically damage me, unless he knows what I'm doing. No, he doesn't. Just heals. The Verdalian Hexcatcher might actually win me the game. As a gonna create saplings. If he attacks now, I flash in Verdalian Hexcatcher and then it's game. Yo, that's a lot of pallets. Deep Root Elite? Why is he targeting? I'm going to let Deep Root Elite die, right? But if he starts targeting the Tide Shaper or the Merfolk Mistbinder, I'll need to do something. Because for me to have Island Walk, he needs an island, and the Tide Shaper is basically giving me that. He can't do it 5 times though, but I'm going to make him use more saplings on the Merfolk, unless he attacks. If he attacks, I flash in Verdalian Hexcatcher, which I'm fine with. That's a good play. My only problem is Verdalian Hexcatcher is a 1/1, so if I flash him in, okay, that's fine. If he attacks, he might just lose. I can flash him with Verdalian Hexcatcher and block. Okay, I'm gonna flash it in anyways. See what he does. Wow. I'm gonna I'm gonna discard the lands. Let's discard some lands. This is crazy. I can't believe this is this is like one game. I don't even know. I can't even check how long I'm recording anymore. It's just yeah. Let's see what he does. It's getting quite boring for me to play. I have I don't think he knows, but he has lethal if he attacks. I actually don't think he knows that. Wow. I'm gonna play it out. This must probably be the most boring game to watch because it's boring me to play, but if he doesn't realize he has lethal, I'm just going to continue. Look at this board state, it's crazy. Sorry, I just keep on spacing out. Create a 1/1 green shadow. Oh wow. Why does he just keep on doing this? Just end the game. Why does he let it get hexproof? I don't understand. Imagine having a board wipe. Like, just imagine having like one board wipe in this situation. You basically just explode everything. And yeah, it's green. He runs Golgari, so there's actually no way to stop that from happening. Exile keeps it. What? Exiles a creature he controls. Oh wait, I'm gonna do this as a combat trick. I'm gonna exile a trickster, I think. Game is crazy, intense. No, I'm joking. But it is what it is. If he attacks, just attack, please. You have lethal. Yeah, it's gonna start attacking. Let's see if I can survive this. Let me just check. I'm gonna check at least. Okay. I think I need another body instead of do this. Get this Merfolk out. Is that? Hold up. That's 9 damage going through. Yeah, I think he knew he had lethal. I tried. I mean, there's nothing else I could have done. Yeah. Okay, so the game threw me out completely. I'm gonna try and get one more game. Let's hopefully not play against the same guy. That was tedious, to be honest. Jack Templeton. Okay, let's see if this game goes quite quicker. Gonna start. This is a good hand. I draw into stuff. No wait, I'm gonna keep. I can draw into other stuff. That's fine. I'm gonna play a Tangled Islet and boss. I'm gonna try and play a little bit quicker because I want to maybe get like a very good game in. Gonna play Hardened Scales. Okay. Play this named Merfolk. I'm gonna play out Deeproot Elite just to get the counters on other Merfolk before I Silvergill Adept and play the others. I wonder if Hardened Scales could work in with Deeproot Elite. I think it would actually work pretty well. I want to see what he does though. Playing Golgari, Hardened Scales. Oh, it's that bow constrictor thing. Oh, he's playing Evolve, okay. That's fair. I'm gonna play a Rhyme Foot Falls. Gonna play a Silvergill Adept. Giving Deeproot, revealing Silvergill Adept. Giving Deeproot counter, drawing a card, and then attacking for 2 damage. Let's see if he draws. Nope, it does not draw. I need a Tide Shaper to give something island, to give stuff island walk. I think the opponent made a mistake. Oh, he's watching. Oh, Laser Dave is watching. I'm not showing chat, but the guy that I played before is playing. Oh, he walking ballista. I've never seen this. Oh wow. Wow. That's good. Oh, cool, Jack Minas. Of course. I just need a tight shepherd. I want him to block with the corpse Jack Menace, so I can flash in Merfolk Trickster and tap down Deep Root Elite. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. This Gaia Sage is crazy. It's a 7/8 with evolve. Wow. Okay, so it has 2 cards in hand. I don't think any of them are. I don't even know what he has. I honestly don't know. But he is going to keep on adding counters to Walking Ballista. Walking Ballista for 6. Comes in as a 3/3. I wonder what he's doing. Oh, what's this? don't know why he taps Squire Sage, but he can attack for a 7/8, so he should rather do that, I think. It's, at this point Gaia Sage is a threat. Whereas the walking ballista, I mean, you can add counters to it, but I mean, yeah. Wow. Now he has nothing in his hand. If he attacks, I'm blocking, but I don't think he will. He's gonna use Walking Ballista as a way to ping down creatures, which is good. That's a good strategy. There we go. Let's see what he does. He can ping it down though, but he's gonna have to react fast. Yeah, it has to ping it down now, otherwise, okay, well, just gonna swing then. He's gonna ping it down now, I think. Oh, Tide Shepherd is out of range. He can't ping it down. It's a 4/4 now. Oh wow. One more turn and he's done. And I'm on 20 life, so I don't really mind it that much. But what he can do is he can tap Fire Sage, then give Mana Gorge or Hydra. Okay. I would actually just buff up the Walking Ballista. Oh my word, what is that? Lol. What? That's crazy. I don't even know. Okay, I need to block that. I'm down to 18. I'm down to 2, I mean. It's gonna ping me down. Yeah, I'm dead. Wow, it's a rough few games, but the deck I think the deck did pretty well. I lost 2 games, but the deck functioned and it was a lot of fun to pilot, even though the game against the Thalids was pretty slow. I think the deck did show how it can win a game even if it's slow with Cold-Eyed Selkie. But I would maybe replace, I don't know what I would replace. The deck is, I'll actually double check this to be 100% sure. It's 4.47 tickets, and if you have a card or the loan program that is on pause, this is within the budget. You can play the deck but below 5 tickets. You can rent it for free and then just give it back afterwards. But yeah, I mean, that's it for this deck. Thanks for anyone that was watching. I saw my previous video, the Gruul Burn deck, now the Ponza deck did okay. I'm hoping to get 5 likes in this one and maybe 100 views, but we'll see. But anyways, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.